Hello, dear viewers. Thank you so much for joining me for your daily tarot reading. I ask you to choose the stone that resonates with your intuition. And we'll begin with your reading for the day. Okay, for those of you who chose the white and gold, orangish goldish stone, we have the Justice card. We have the Four of Wands and the Temperance Angel. How interesting. And look at all the twos here. Two people here. Well, two goes into four, right? Two scales. Two elements. Balance and balance and balance. And balance. This really can be, wow, this is kind of an interesting reading. There may be an issue of balance between you and a partner, balance between you and a friend, or between two people, probably in your family or your close, your intimate group. So there is something nice. There, you will achieve balance between your needs. There may be two different personalities here too. One fiery, one more emotionally centered. One who considers the emotional aspects of this situation. And they may balance each other out really well. There may be, for some of you, this is about somebody you know who's getting married. And this could be a wedding. And they're two people with different personalities, but complement each other well. And they have to always be working it out, but they can make a balance, a fairness, an evenness. But it may be challenging, right? Fire and water don't really mix, but they can complement each other quite well. So there may be a relationship in your life where that's the case. You have a complementary kind of relationship with somebody, and yeah, you don't see things the same way, but it's okay. You may be having a good time in that anyway, because you're being temperate, you're being wise. You all are having some understanding of how you're different and trying to meet both people's needs and not make one person wrong, because you do see things differently, but that's okay. Fire and water, a lot of times they do complement each other well. Like somebody could be fiery and maybe very purposeful and maybe we're going this way, and the other person may be more yielding, more intuitive, but yet more soothing, emotionally soothing. But yet there's a real strength in water, isn't there? Because it kind of can gradually wear down obstacles, and there's strength in its ability to flow around obstacles. So there may be somebody in your life that you need who has a very different perspective than you, and that's a good thing, this is saying. And in fact, you may be having a nice time together. Right? This can be about your need too for balance. This can be just only about you, and this can be about your need for balance between these aspects in your own personality. You need some fire, but you also need to pay attention to your emotional needs and have enough time and put enough care into taking care of yourself emotionally. And that's where you get balance. That's where you get balance, and that's where you get maybe joy coming in, or improved home environment. This can be too. So this can also be about balance in your own personality. In any case, you do have angelic help and support in it. So those are really lovely cards, I feel. There's a sense of stability in them too. It's nice. Okay, for those of you who chose the red jasper, we have all minor arcana, the Knight of Wands, we have the Nine of Coins, and we have the Ten of Wands. All right, very interesting. Well, on the one hand, you may feel tempted to take on too much with the Ten of Wands, or it's just a lot is on your mind. So much is on your mind. I've got to do this, I've got to do that, I've got to take care of this, or I'm worried about this, I'm worried about that, that perhaps you escape it and you do a little Nine of Coins. You know, you're enjoying yourself. You're going to enjoy physical pleasures, luxuries, food, drink, things like that. You're going to, sometimes the Ten of Wands can be kind of paralyzing. Sort of like, oh, there's so much. Let me just put that whole bundle down over here and go over here and take a break from it. So that can be going on. These are minor arcana, not a huge thing, but there may be a major goal that's halfway to completion that you will keep on moving forward with. I see here a little trouble with moderation, you know, and like I said, minor arcana, it might just be today, a little trouble with moderation is sort of like either I'm carrying it all around, all my concerns, and I feel like either I have to do it that way and take care of everything, or I'm just gonna take a break over here and forget it all for a while. You know, there's a little trouble with moderation here, I think. And sometimes people can get tired. You know, that Knight of Wands, there's good energy and purpose. You know, there's a goal. You're keeping on moving forward. Absolutely. But, you know, also the Knight of Wands pulls back on the reins a little. Maybe there's a little bit of a break in it because you haven't been able to, a little break from it because you haven't been able to keep your mind on one thing at a time. You haven't been able to give yourself permission to call a day good if you got, you know, 2 main things done or 3 things done and you're good. You haven't, it's like you never feel like you've done enough with that Ten of Wands. So that makes you want to just drop them all and take a break. So there could be some trouble with moderating. And maybe, this is, like I said, it's minor arcana, so maybe today you have a different plan. Maybe this reading comes up today to tell you, wait a minute, you know, let's make a realistic plan for today. And guess what? You have another day tomorrow and another one after that, and nobody accomplishes everything all at once. And it's okay. It's better to 100% focus on the one thing at a time and really be good to yourself about it. Like, that's also the sitting pretty card, that 9 of Coins. Like, be good to yourself about it. Celebrate what you've achieved. Feel good about how well you do this thing. Give yourself some credit. You know, that's also the self-made woman, that 9 of Coins. Give yourself some credit. Enjoy it. Don't be criticizing yourself and thinking, oh, I should get all 10 of my things done, you know, today. Or, oh, I'm only halfway there. No, 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 no. It's okay. We're not supposed to get everything done all at once. So enjoy that. And there is room for enjoyment in your day too with this card. So very interesting group of cards. Yes, for those of you who chose the Tiger's Eye, we have the 2 of Wands, the Page of Wands, and the Ace of Cups. How interesting. So lots of fire, lots of purpose, lots of enthusiasm. The World Explorer, there's some youthful energy here, isn't there? With the Page of Wands, like a new goal or a new sense of enthusiasm. I'm going this way, we're heading this way, or maybe 2 different things you're working on. Maybe these things aren't that new to you, but today is just, you're going to take on this goal. These are minor arcana, you know. So it could be like, you know, which are your main priorities in life, where you're headed, what you're exploring, what you're doing. Today you're focusing more on one than the other, and you just pick up the next thing. The Page of Wands can be, I just do the next thing in that area of my life, and I do it with purpose. And the Ace of Cups is Spirit giving you some help offering you an opportunity to have some emotional comfort, some emotional joy, a sense of my cup runneth over. It's a good idea, I feel like, when I get that card, to sit there and think about all the ways in which you're blessed, not only by external things, but by who you are, by your passion, perhaps, your sense of purpose, your sense of direction, your ability to explore new things. So Spirit is giving you some help with emotions right here. And you've got good energy here too today. So these are good cards. Okay, for those of you who'd like a little more clarification, we have the Golden Nugget card. And that is the King of Coins. Very nice card. I like it because if you have any nervousness about this or what your reading means or any concern, any worry, the King of Coins comes up to say, you're stable, your life is stable, you have matured, you've established some stability in your life, and stability can be health or wealth or stability of routine, stability of relationships, stability of you have enough for your basic needs. It can be wealth. It can be downright wealth. It can be abundance too. So the King of Coins is basically someone who's got some security mastered here. And that's usually a reassurance, like, don't worry. If there's change happening in your life or there's a challenge you're dealing with, you're going to ride it out. I mean, you're basically stable, and that's going to continue. You've built in a stability in your life, and you can count on that. Yeah, and this can be, like I said, even wealth. So it's a very nice card, very nice, stable card. All right, well, I thank you all so much. Have a marvelous day. Talk to you tomorrow. Bye-bye.